Minneapolis. After a potential tying shot by LeBron James in the waning seconds Saturday was ruled a two-pointer rather than a three following a video review. James expressed frustration after the Los Angeles Lakers lost 108-106 to the Minnesota Timberwolves and questioned the efficacy of the NBA's replay process. "What the hell do we got replay for?" James said as he sat back in his chair inside the visitors' locker room at Target Center. "What do we have replay for if even the replay gets it wrong? It's just like, who is a part of the replay center? Like, do we got robots in there making Teslas? Like, what's going on?" James's transition shot from the left wing with 2.3 seconds left would have tied the score at 107, completing a furious rally by LA after the Lakers fell down by 7 in the final minutes to the number 1 team in the West. However, referee Brent Barnaky determined James's toe was on the three-point line when he shot it, thus making the basket worth only 2 points. During an ensuing timeout, James pointed to a monitor at center court to plead his case to the referees while the sequence was being analyzed at the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. James told officials that his sneaker was not touching the three-point line. "I mean, it's obvious it's a three," James said. "My foot was behind the line. You can see the space between the front of my foot and the three-point line. You can clearly see the wood on the floor, the space in between the front of my foot and the three-point line. Stevie Wonder can see that, champ." Crew chief Tony Brothers, speaking to a pool reporter after the game, explained why the initial two-point call was not overturned. "The play was ruled a two-point field goal on the floor during live play," Brothers said. After video review, there wasn't clear and conclusive evidence to overturn it from a 2 to a 3, and that's why it stood as a two-point field goal. The Lakers vehemently disagreed. "The view I had, I thought it was a clear-cut 3, Lakers coach Darvin Ham said. "Our guys on the sideline replayed it. We thought it was a good 3, added Anthony Davis. "You can see the space between his foot and the three-point line. You can see the floor, which indicates his foot was behind the line. If it was on the line for a 2, you wouldn't be able to see the floor." James questioned the credentials of the employees working at the replay center, jabbing that it could have been somebody over there eating a ham sandwich, who was left making the crucial call. He said it brought to mind 5 or 6 times from last season when James believes the Lakers had incorrect calls work against them in late-game scenarios, including a memorable no-call when Jayson Tatum clearly slapped James's arm on a drive to the hoop in an eventual loss to the Boston Celtics. James said, as was the case in those games last season, the referees would look stupid when the league releases its last 2-minute report grading the calls from the end of Saturday's game.